Hey, what's going on? I am Captain Zap. Welcome to the show. Let's play Valheim. So, at the end of the last video, we were kind of getting into, like, some decorations and shit for the dock, the port that we're doing over at our, Black Forest Village build. Today, well, in this episode, I've already done all this shit. I'm just trying to break this episode up into, smaller, bite-sized chunks, I suppose. In this episode, we're gonna do the rest of the port. We're gonna do the Shipwright, some small shops, like maybe a general store and a smith and a potion shop and all that shit. And then some light residential stuff, just to give the illusion that the place is kind of lived in. So we'll do that. Let's just jump straight into wherever I left off in the last video. We'll jump into that. So, I hope you like it. Leave a comment down below, subscribe, like the video, all that stuff. It helps the channel out. You know, do all that fun stuff, and I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, alright, here we are. We got these all done. For the most part. I am gonna have to keep fixing these because they're getting weathered. But what can you do, man? We're gonna build it and then we're gonna walk away, and we'll come back every once in a while to see what's going on. But yeah. Anyways, here are the stalls. This is gonna be the fishmonger here, and I figured I might want to put like a food prep table in here. Which way does this go? This way. So I might put the food prep table like right in here. Just kind of shoved into this spot. I think that's kind of cool. And we'll put some hanging racks over here, kind of like this, maybe like that. And then I'll hang up some fish also from item stands. And this one will be like the mason and whatever, all the building materials and shit. We'll sell that too. So I have also brought down some of these hills. I covered up this tomb, or this crypt, and I'll keep bringing this over. I think I'll keep going over until it reaches this level up here. I think that'll be kind of cool. We'll lose a lot of these rocks and stuff, and like this down tree. Yeah, maybe I won't do that. We'll see. I don't know yet. But we got all this. All I gotta do is cover it with grass. And that'll be done. Let's get to work on this motherfucker. So, I think this is gonna be the Shipwright, right? Shipwright, right? So I want to put like a sled. He's gonna have like a boat in a sled. Let's go grab some materials. Every time I stand there, it goes into that weird background music. I don't know what that's about. Let's keep some wood. We'll grab some core wood. And then maybe some more wood. Nope, we're out of wood. Well, whatever. Alright, so we're gonna build the ship sled. Ship launch, whatever you want to call it. And it will go... I think it'll go something like that. And then maybe a 4-meter. Oh, why won't it? I don't like that. Oh well. I guess that's the way it's gonna be. Alright, and then maybe get a couple more of these bad boys in there. And then And these will just go straight into the fucking sea. Do I want 20? Are these 26? I don't think I want to use 26 degrees. Okay. Let's try that again. Maybe I want 45s. Will a boat fit in there? Show me the fucking boat. No, I think it needs to be 26. I was right. Maybe they go like that, though. Yeah. Something like that. And then we'll slip a new one, another 26 in here. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so we'll do something like this. And then obviously we'll mirror it. Yeah. And then maybe it should be touching the ground. Maybe it'll touch the ground on all these points. That kind of makes sense. All right, it's finally not fucking raining. So here's the launch sled. Trying to keep everything as repaired as possible. It keeps raining so much, man. Anyway, here's the launch sled. It's got a walk around platform, so you can work on the boats while they're in the cradle here. And then I have a basic kind of outline of what I want the workshop to look like. So I'm just gonna kind of do this. I think I'll keep the back kind of open. And I will put a probably a crane here to help the shipwright lift things up and into the cradle. Yeah, I think that's the best thing here. Keep him out of the rain as much as possible. It'll probably be just this tall until we get to this side. So I think I'm gonna do something funny with the roof. I think I'll do a standard V roof here, upside down V, with the 26-degree roof pieces. Something like this. And that will go to about maybe here. Yeah. So we'll do that until here, and then we'll do a special open roof that'll be tall so that you can get the crane in here. Or maybe they just break the roof. I don't know. I've been in a couple of shipyards, and they have these like a lot of times they'll have these special roof hatches that will just open so they can get a crane in there. In a barn too, you see that a lot in barns too. So I'll figure that out, but I'm just gonna kind of keep doing this for now, and I'll break these out and put windows in certain locations. We will see. I'm trying to keep these videos short, so we're just gonna kind of flash forward to when I have that done. All right, we're back. It is of course raining, because why the fuck wouldn't it be? I got this far. Let me show you what I got going on in here. I added some windows here, and a sled for the inside, which leads to a sled on the outside. So I think this is the best way to do this. You can kind of put a pulley and crank. You can work on your shit indoors. I was trying to think of something like a big open roof or something, but I don't think so. I think this is the best way. I can build the majority of the hull here, crank and pulley all the way out, and then you can use this crane to pick it up and put it on the outdoor sleds. Crank and pulleys to pull it forward or whatever, and then you can kind of add the mast and the sails and shit. So I think that this makes the most sense in my mind. This can also double as a workstation for a big mast. So I think this makes the most sense. I did extend this also. If you guys are interested in building this, let's take a look here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a half of these core wood beams. And then you're just using 26-degree beams to come off of that, and then 2-meter beams to go into the ground, or poles at least to go into the ground. And then this inside outside one kind of goes to the end like that. This crane will reach dead center here. I checked it out. I made sure everything was kosher. It'll reach dead center, which should be the center of mass for a boat. You can pick it up and put it dead center over there. So the math works out, I swear. So we're gonna work on this roof here, on this side, and I kind of wanted to show you what, how we're gonna do this. It's gonna be a little bit tricky, not really, but some people might find it tricky. I don't know. So what we're gonna do, because I want this overhang, I think that overhang kind of makes it look more realistic and a lot nicer. So we're gonna put a 26-degree roof here and here, and then we're gonna kind of figure out where the middle is. So this is the middle, and you can do this this way, or you can just reverse it. What I'm gonna do is put this roof ridge in. So you wouldn't have to do a roof ridge. You could just do, if it ended with a roof ridge because the gap was too small, you could just do two regular pieces. So you put the roof ridge in, right? Instead of these two pieces, you put the roof ridge in, and then you can attach these two over here like that. So this works both ways. What I'm gonna do is grab one of these 2-meter poles just to support all this shit. We're gonna destroy everything. We're gonna attach this roof ridge here to that. And then we're going to build down from here. Just like that. And now you got an overhang. Pretty easy. But, you know, some people might not know. A lot of people don't build big in this game, so they don't really know what the building is like. They just play it like a survival game. But to me, it's a building game. So now that we got that going, we're going to kind of fill in this gap. Unfortunately, I think that that's going to be pretty easy. So we just plop in one of these bad boys. Right there. And we can put one in there too. It really doesn't matter. And then we'll use one of these reverse boys. We'll put that there. And there. And then we'll just fill this in. And then for here, we're just going to use one of these little quarter walls. Good enough. And maybe one of these. Maybe two of those, huh? Fill that in. And I don't really know how to get rid of that, so I'm just going to do that. We can make it even. There you go. So that's that. While I'm up here, I might as well trim this stuff out. And then I don't think we can put this in here because of these beams here. Oh, but you can do it that way. Look at that. Yep. So I'll do that, and then we'll just keep adding trim until I'm satisfied. So I'm gonna keep doing this. It's almost done actually, and then we're just gonna add some crap. I'm gonna put some crap in here, and I'll do the dock too. I'll put some crap in there. Actually, we're gonna do the log cabin next. Yeah, so we'll do the log cabin together, and that'll give me some time to kind of think about all the doodads and bullshit that we're gonna put down in here. I really wish that you could turn off environmental damage without mods. I'm not using mods, so I really wish you could just turn it off without having to put a roof over every fucking thing. But whatever. All right, so I'm going to finish this, and then the next time... Well, yeah, I'll finish it, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's done, and then we'll start working on the log cabin. All right, let's do this before it starts fucking raining again. So here's the shipwright. This is the building. I'm still probably going to add like a few windows. I have these top windows in. But I'm probably still going to add some windows. And I just left it big and open. You know, whoever works here probably loves the fucking sound of the ocean and all that shit. So, that's the whole thing. I will, between now and next episode... No, at the end of the episode, I'll show you what it all looks like when it's all got its bells and whistles and all that shit. I don't like that. I gotta hurry because I know it's gonna fucking rain. Can I? Yeah. Okay. All right. So, let's dive right into the cabin. I have this idea where people come from the port, right? They come from the port, and there's only really, you can go over to the shipwright, or you can hit up some of these market stalls, or you can leave out here. There really isn't any other way to leave out of this space. So I want there to be kind of like a walkway. Anyway, so I want there to be a walkway that leads up this way to the inn. I think the inn's going to be up here. And a walkway that leads through this way somewhere. I haven't decided yet. To a couple more like shops, some shop areas. I think this plot right here where I've picked out, I think this is going to be the one of the blacksmiths. Maybe there's only one here. I'm not sure. There's going to be a blacksmith here anyway. So I'm thinking maybe it will face kind of this way. Kind of this way, I think. And then up here, maybe I'll put like a general store closer this way, like right in here. I'm definitely going to plant trees. So, and put down grass and all that shit, so. But I think the blacksmith is going to be like right in here. And I do kind of want to get rid of some of this shit. Kind of like that. Let's go ahead and put down our stone cutter. Yeah, maybe it'll be like this. All right, and then we're gonna start with some blocks. We're gonna block out our foundation. And it's gonna be 4. And this is gonna be a smaller one. We're gonna just do a small one, and I'll show you what the big one looks later. I think the general store is gonna be a big one. But this one's only gonna be 2 of these core wood beams, these 4 meters. So it's gonna be 8 meters by 8 meters. Square, yeah. So we'll just block out our foundation really quick. All right, so once you got that down, it's 4 blocks, and then you turn one sideways. So it's 4.5 blocks in each direction. Right? So 4, turn it sideways, and then that counts as 1 for 4. Yeah, you get it. And we're back. Yeah, I don't know what happened. All that footage got all messed up. It's probably user error, but whatever. Anyway, let's do a quick walkthrough. I am finally done. Let's take a look. Hiya. Now, I'm gonna have to break up these cuts into little pieces because it keeps fucking raining. But, and I have to keep repairing everything. So, we'll do a quick walkthrough, and then I'll run ahead and we will, I'll repair everything and take a look at that shit. So here we got the trade union, or whatever. This is where all the shit is sold and bought. All the, wait, this is a fucking major FPS issue with this place. A lot of instances, man, but what can you do? We're definitely not going to live here, so whatever. Here's a fishmonger area. And then we got... I built one of these long ships. These things are fucking huge, man. Pretty stoked on it. We got all these cranes. They're all loaded up, ready to go. Some cargo ready to get sent off. Alright, and then we got like the mason and carpenter kind of stall. Getting ready to ship out some couple of raven thrones and stone thrones or whatever. Some random crap for sale. Pretty cool. Looks like it's gonna rain. Pretty sweet. Let's get inside. I'll show you the shipwright. So, here's the shipwright. Oh my god. Big storm. So you got lots of tools and... Oh. Oh no. Amazing. Well, this thing's ready to get launched, man. Let's just push this motherfucker in. Yeah, so anyway, let's go back down inside and take a look. Yeah, he's got all of his lots of tools and chisels, and there's an adze here and all kinds of cool shit. You can make boats now. You can build the hull here, and you can push it out here, load it up on the crane, put it up on the other track, and start putting it together, all the big pieces. So that's the Shipwright. And I kind of did the entire rest of the town. Oh yeah, he's got this cool little dock too, so he can do a shakedown sail. That's pretty cool. Let's reconvene after this fucking storm. Okay, so if we leave the Shipwright back towards the port, you can come over here towards the west side of the island. And we got the Shipwright's house. There's his house. This is pretty cute. Pretty lonely guy, I guess. There's not much going on here. Yeah, and this all needs to be repaired, but f it. I don't give a shit. I don't even give a shit, dude. Yep, so I did a bunch of houses like this, a bunch of different size houses. I'm going to drop a tutorial because all that footage got fucking wiped. So I'll drop a quick tutorial, quick video, probably be like 20 minutes or something. And we're going to make a bunch of different sizes. All right, so once you can exit the port, I think up here is going to be the tavern. And we'll do that in the next episode-ish. Instances are getting pretty high here, so I definitely want to do it though. So all right, so you walk into town and you got all these shops. I haven't really settled on a like a sign thing yet, kind of like the smith over here, but I will eventually come up with a way to make signs that isn't fucking horrendous. So anyway, you got fresh produce here. And then out back is the farm. This is where the fuck's all my crops, dude? Whatever. This is where the farmer lives, I guess, or works at least. You get some weapon or some tools here, some chests, whatever. All kinds of cool stuff on these shelves. All right, that's the first shop. Second shop is potions. So you walk into the potion shop, you got like books and shit, and all kinds of cool potions. And then out back is some bees and some mead making stuff and some fermenters or whatever. Some barrels. I bought a lot of these fucking barrel hoops, dude. So and candle wicks too. I have way too many of these things. So try to use them if I can. This is the mason and carpenter shop. You got all kinds of crap for sale. And then out back he does like some custom orders, bunk beds and chests and bookshelves or whatever. These were kind of fun to make. These little shelf units here. Pretty fun. If you guys want to know how to make any of this stuff, drop a comment. Let me know. Maybe I'll make more videos on tutorial shit. I don't usually do that kind of stuff, but this is the smith, as you can tell from this fucking dilapidated sign. So, a nice big window here. I probably should have made that a little bit bigger, but whatever. Lots of armor, lots of weapons for sale. Shields and what have yous. Lots of fun stuff. I think, did I put a thing on here? I did. There you go. And then out back is his like his little workshop. Right next to the mason's place where he's collecting blocks or something. I don't know. I don't know about these people, man. Alright. That's the smith. Next we got the general store. All kinds of books and cups and mugs and all kinds of crap. Some sausages. Some tools. You got a barrel full of beef jerky. Or boar jerky. That's pretty fun. Some knives and stuff. And then you got like a storage area back here with all kinds of crap. Lots of storage. And then a nice little area back here for the employees to smoke. Little smoke break. And that's the last shop. This is the bathhouse. And I'm not quite done with this. I got some more stuff in mind for this area, but it's pretty done. It's pretty close to done. I would be happy if I was just done with this entire build. There's like a couple locker rooms down here on either side. You can store all your junk, take all your clothes off, and hop in this nice, beautiful spa. None of these candles are lit. I don't care. You guys get it. And it's just deep enough that you can kind of get wet, but you don't have to swim. Just right. This was pretty interesting. I had a really fun time building this. Took me a long time. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, bro. That shit helps. Let the algorithm know that other people should watch this. Alright, and then we got these stairs that come up yonder. A couple of houses back there. This cool little terrace here. Maybe I'll put some benches down here. I don't know. So that you could stare at the fucking roof of this bathhouse. There will probably be a back entrance to the tavern, which I think is going to go over there. You can all these workbenches are just kind of crudely placed everywhere. I don't really know what to do with them just yet. I was planning on like hiding them somewhere. I don't know. But it keeps the gray dwarfs from spawning. They still kind of sneak through. Every once in a while you'll see a gray dwarf around here. But, so you got a couple of houses here. We can come back down here and over to the Temple of Eternal Torment, where we got the amphitheater all set up. Ready for some sort of play or something. You saw this in the last episode. If you haven't seen the last episode, check it out. Or the one before that. It's one of those ones. Go just check out all the ones. Alright, you come over here, and you have the proprietor of this here temple. This is a Grey Dwarf spawner temple. The AFK bullshit. Collect all the goodies. And this guy, I decided, was a pretty significant badass. So I gave him a bunch of cool stuff. He looks just like me because he's hardcore. Definitely lonely. Yeah, but he's been places, man. He's killed some shit. All right, keep going back here, and you got another house. This is I call these 2x2 houses because it's two logs by 2 logs in the front and the side. And then if you check out the map, you got all these different houses. Some of them are 2x3, some of them are 3x3. Yeah. You got lots and lots of houses. This fun little area here. Another house. I didn't really decorate. I didn't go ham on the decorations on the inside. I decided it's pretty intense on my computer so far. So I only did a couple of them, and I forget which ones I did. So we're going to have to peek in all the windows to see which ones are good. This one is a 3x3. This is a pretty big one. I did decorate this one. Got some storage over there, some like a kitchen area. This section of the house just specifically for brooding and pondering. Like a nice table for eating slop. And then the loft. Lots of storage. Lots and lots of storage. And then there's like a back deck kind of area. It's getting dark. Let's move on. There's another 3x3. This one came out pretty nice, although it looks very like modern, which I don't super love, but let's check it out. This has a similar setup, but I decided this person had this couple had children, so there's kind of this another brooding area, kitchen, some storage under the stairs. It's the master bedroom, which I managed to cram some storage into, and then there's the like loft bunk beds, which is pretty fun. And I put windows on the side too. Yeah, whatever. And then you got the back deck area, which leads out to a big phallic-shaped dock. So that's cool. We got a long boy. Yeah, it's a 2x3 long boy. And then this, I think this is just a regular 2x2 up here. Yeah. And then what else we got? There's a couple more. We'll go check those out. Pick up this path here. And then this comes up. Hey, Mr. Deer. How you doing, buddy? This looks like another 2x2. And I would reckon this is another 2x2. Yeah, unfurnished. Move in ready. It's turnkey, guys. All right, and then there's another path that leads up this way, Chonder, to the graveyard. Ooh, spooky. Got all these sick graves down surrounding this crypt, which I'm pretty confident I have not cleared. So lots of fun. You could just go down there and have fun, man. So this has been a labor of labor. It's been a lot of work. Hit that thumbs up button. Pause the video. Go on and hit that thing. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Do you like it? Is it a giant waste of my fucking time? Which I suspect it is, but I had a good time. Yeah, share it with your friends. all that fun stuff. And get ready because we're doing the tavern next. So frame rate's going to drop even more significantly. That'll be fun. See how low we can get it. I think right now we're cruising at points. I think we dip down into like the 50 realm. We're at like 35,000 instances, somewhere around there. I think the tavern's going to be fairly large, and we're going to do some non-conventional building over there. So the instances are going to spike. I would imagine they're going to caress the 45,000 mark, maybe 50. I'm not sure. So, but anyway, this has been the majority of the Black Forest village build. I don't think we're going to do another village. I don't think so. Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? I'm not going to say no. But as it is, this I'm pretty happy with it now. Add the tavern, and I'll be very happy. And we can finally play this game. So, all right. Well, I think I'm going to call it here. Let me know what you think, please, in the comments. Let me know. Hit that thumbs up button. All that stuff. Let me know what you guys are thinking. What would you have done differently? Where do you have any good ideas for hiding these workbenches or shop signs? If you do, let me know. I am pretty desperate. So anyway, I'm going to call it here. I had a great time. Hope you did too. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.